Stream 2 starting up. I have chat open. Throwing one of these. Throwing some of these. Okay. They have not started draft yet. Okay, we're getting the ready check come through. Be starting up soon. One side's already in Chrome. Oh, never mind. Alright, so this is Team Boss Axe versus Team Quirky, I believe. Yep. Only a few names I don't recognize. I recognize all of left side. I don't recognize WTF and Dweeble on the right side on Team Yuumi or Brust. It's coming through already. Vi banned out. Even Vi? Retarding WS Phoenix, I guess? That's crazy. I'm sure there's Boss X saying, yo, Vi's so broken, I don't want to play against that. Oh, Boss X is mid again. That's funny. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Zai's banned away from Dweeble, I assume. The Jace ban comes out. I haven't checked Boss X's account. Maybe he's been playing on Jace. Kaisa banned. Fight me now. Historically a Kaisa player. Kaisa's also decently strong at the moment. See the last ban coming from Team MUNCHES is Lulu banned. Yuumi's not banned, and their team name is Yuumi or Bust. We'll see if they pick Yuumi. I'm pretty sure Yuumi's in a terrible state right now. Jarvan first pick, very good first pick. Jarvan's really strong. Matthew, seasoned Jarvan player. Strong draft coming out of MUNCHES so far. Poppy Hubbard as the answer. Poppy locked in. That's probably Poppy Jungle. WS Phoenix has played in the past. It's just a jungle for jungle answer. And now it's up to Yuumi or Bust to blind something. Looking for bottom lane is usually what they go for here. Oh, they go for the top lane. They go for the Ornn. They have Dynamic playing top. Interesting. And he's gonna go for the Ornn. So they have Dynamic playing not a strong side top. He's playing a tank top. Blinding it into Mach 27. Mach 27, I want to say, has answers. I think he's definitely played a good amount of Camille. I don't remember what his exact champion was. Up in Garen. Locked in Garen. Garen is a good matchup to Ornn. Scales will start winning really hard on the side. And it'll basically be a split pushing problem. So that's their answer for that. Both sides have picked Jungle on top. Turn tables to MUNCHES to lock something in. They pick Nautilus. Nautilus for Nelly 4L. One of his classic picks. Nautilus always a decent engage. Not a bad blind. Doesn't have that many counters. Always has options in every matchup. See the response is, I mean, There's still lots of ADCs on the table. I don't know what pools will be pinched here. I think neither one's a big mid. Alright. We have a symmetrical draft in terms of roles. Leona coming through. It's be quirky Leona. Not something you've seen very often. I'll do the Gamba after the draft finishes. Once we see what champions are being played. And Aphelios being banned here. So yeah, lots of ADCs still up. Lots of mid lanes still up. We could see an ADC pool be pinched here. There's only ever so many ADCs that are really good in a patch. Team Boss X voting on their 4th ban of the draft. Taking their time. They will go for Nico, so they opted to ban mids instead. And Xerath will be banned in response. Boss X will not be playing his Xerath. That is one of his preferred picks, for sure. Kind of surprised they're, like, just rank-wise, the bans are surprising. We saw the Vi ban immediately when W's Phoenix is the lowest rank on his team. Or, second lowest, I guess. WTF is the gold 3. Then we have the Nico ban coming out. So they're banning the mid instead of the Emerald 3 ADC. There is an AC ban, that is the Ezreal coming out. And now Yuumi or Rust has to make a pick here. They can pick either mid or ADC. The other one will have a counter pick, but this one has to be blinded. Azir angle. I could see Boss X playing Azir. Victor will be blinded, so they're saving ADC counter pick. And blind Victor, we'll see what Boss X decides to do. Like usually just control mages are pretty common to Victor. If he's really feeling himself, he can go for like an assassin matchup, like a Kali or something. I'm just expecting a mage here, like Syndra. Syndra if he still plays it. We shall see. They run out of time here. They lock in the Zeri, so they'll play Zeri bot. Zeri's a decent pick right now. Not too bad. And they're giving time for Boss X. He's the captain of his team. He has full control over what he picks here. If it's a bad pick, he can only be blamed. He picks Swain. So Swain and Victor, I have no idea how that goes. But it is Swain into 3 melees, which is pretty good. Swain's really good when you have more melees on the enemy team. They are... Yeah, I mean, Poppy and Ornn are pretty beefy. Leona's pretty beefy. So they might be lacking damage. But again, Swain should just be able to live in there. Oh, there's the Vayne coming out. I like the Vayne. Vayne doesn't really have an answer to Jarvan, does she? And she can't queue over the wall. So yeah, not a super good pick into the enemy jungle, but they do have a lot of beef, a lot of frontline. Vayne's very good at killing Swain. I just subbed in a scrim where Swain was unkillable because we didn't have a Vayne. Unlucky. And I will put the gamble up. And those of you that bet in my last stream, I did put the gamble through in the end. Off stream though. It's gonna be Team Munches. I don't know if that was supposed to be Munchies or they just called themselves Munches. Versus Team Yuumi Rust. Prediction is a go. You figure your points in. I know there's a lot of people on the main stream, so we don't have as big of a turnout this time. And we started to see Mach 27. I actually never got to play against him in top lane because I was playing mid that split. But he's been around. This is like at least his second or third Gauntlet. Excited to see what he does in the Garen vs Ornn matchup. Dynamics is playing, I believe, his first time playing top lane in Gauntlet. So we'll see how he shows up there. But he's playing Ornn. Pretty safe pick. I'm pretty standard front to back coming out of the right side. They don't have they have plenty of engage actually with Leona and Ornn. But yeah, standard front to back. They have lots of front line. They have really good back line with Victor and Vayne. They'll take down any threats. Although they don't really have, I mean they do have a Poppy W to stop Jarvan engage as well. Yeah, quick little 800 points bet on Yuumi Rust. Somewhat surprising. Or actually, I mean, their comp, I do like their comp more. That's for sure. But player-wise, I think Munchies might take it. I mean, Fight Me Now is a higher low AC. He might be able to take over. On the Zeri and the Swain. And the Garen. Honestly, I think Red's or blue team has a lot of threats. I'm not sure who's gonna win. I think Vayne will carry. Okay. Get the Vayne believer. And bot lane, I just don't know how the players are. So I don't know how it's gonna go. Yeah, I'm assuming top lane Mach 27 is just gonna eventually run with it. Now the Ornn does a good amount of damage early, but Garen will just scale. And we have Mattiu on his signature Jarvan pick. Should be a jungle fiesta. Both jungles like to gank a lot. And are good on good ganking champions. We have our 3-minute special delay. Still a lot more points on Yuumi Bust. A lot of Yuumi Bust believers in here. Only 300 points on Munches. Could be a nice value bet there. If you want to earn some points at a good rate. 1 to 3. They're closing in actually. 900 points on Munches and 1,000 points on Yuumi Bust. This is my advantage over the mainstream for now. They still have betting on their side. Chill, we got 2 minutes left. Alright, 120 left. How'd that prediction go? Yeah, it's still gonna be pretty close, so. Got a lot of people that are invested. Just about 50-50 on the bets. A little bit of favor goes over to Yuumi Bust. Yeah, I like their comp, I just don't know the players. Could be seeing a cool invade coming out. You have Swainy, Nautilus Q. Jarvan don't really do that much, but it's fine. Yeah, I could see Munches going for an invade. Boss Axe and Nelly 4L. Building up the synergy. This is the 3rd semester together. What group am I? Group A. This will be Group B. So this is the first match being played of this group. The other one on the mainstream is Group C, I believe. Timer's up. Let's get in the game. Loading in. can't think of anyone more comfortable than Matthew on Jarvan. It's his signature pick. I guess Matthew on Trundle will be slightly more comfortable. Anything interesting? We have Vayne going for the Ghost. Zeri with the Cleanse. Pretty standard against Leona. Nettles with the Ignite going for the kill lane. Pretty standard for supports here. Victor with the First Strike. Swain not going for Ghost. He went for TP Flash. And Gare not going for Ignite. Went for Flash TP. I want to see who wins or how the lane goes early top. I think Ornn might be able to hold off. Garen takes a little bit of time to get the damage going. Alright, right. And I do have Summoner spells again. Don't know what happened last game. Let's see where they go. Quirky late to leave. Classic. Pain's coming through. It's actually gonna be red team looking for the invade. Munches going for the spread. No teams see each other yet. Let me do the screen for now. Our team very committed to just standing here. At 1 minute. I'm look for something late. A little pause for funsies. There we go. And there's the. Alright, nothing interesting happening in the early game. Or the pre-waves. There was a ward onto red buff from red on red side. From Garen, I think. No, it was from Jarvan. And he backed for the Oracle. Matthew is trying hard. We've opposite jungle starts. Matt starting top. Lucas Phoenix starting bot. I do think bot lane's gonna be pretty exciting. I feel as though starting top was the right decision for Matt. Early Swainy lands. Mock just eating the boom planting there. Loses the trade a little bit. Still his wave push though. And find me now getting a huge push in the bot lane. I'm gonna crash that whole wave. Trade's going back and forth in top lane. Mach 27 losing out on the trade. Ornn is very strong early. And the Garen passive is not that substantial yet. Oh, both jungles looking mid now. Matt's used there first. Lands the EQ. Flash forced out of WTF. Mach 27 actually hit 3 first. Might be in trouble. Doesn't get hit by the brittle damage. The top end trading very evenly. And the wave bouncing back on bot side. Vayne and Zeri both hard scaling champs. Don't have a lot of options early. Vayne has a little more playmaking than Zeri. A little poke there. Not super eventful, aside from Jarvan going mid to get the flash out of Victor. Oh, L4L secures the ward. Big ward kill. These Phoenix shows up top. Mock still has flash. Whew, Dynamite takes 2 turret shots there. Oh man, I pressed A, so I just lose the... Oh my god, summoner spells forever. Alright, I'm never pressing A again. I bet you guys. Freaking right. Big show here. Oh, there we go. Okay. Not looking for another trade. After base Phoenix goes to get him. Wait, he's holding his thumbs. Base Phoenix now been top twice, but has not gotten the flash out of Mach. Very disciplined play from the Garen. Phase Rush definitely helping out there. Boss landing his poke here. Get the control ward. And very even game, just 100 gold difference between these two teams. CS, no major discrepancy across the map. The only changes that have happened are summoners. Poppy showing up mid. This doesn't work. Alright, that's the third gank Poppy's done this game. She must be setting herself behind farm a little bit for this. Another E lands for Balsax. He's been hitting a lot of these. And he hits 6 first too. Could have been an all-in potential there, I don't know. I don't play the matchup. Nothing super exciting here. Not looking for a deeper trade. Yes, level 6 advantage already. Gonna get the wave in there. Warren should be able to farm up. Both junglers towards the bot side. Corki actually roamed up with her jungler. This Phoenix is here. I'm not gonna go for it. Matthew close behind for the counter gank. Yeah, very slow scaling game. And both teams have a lot of scaling. Both teams are fine with scaling. Not sure who scales better. Matthew? Oh my god. Nearly doesn't get hit by the Leone. Dragon still not taken. The team sets up for it. Oh, flash? Consumed in mid lane. The second time Victor's flashed this game. Been burning it. And we might have all-in bot lane. Working Nilly. Support combat. Oh, first blood will go over to Vayne. And Corki would just barely lives. I mean, now might be in trouble. He poked out here. W only. Oh, flash W Phoenix comes in hot for the kill. Vayne gets the assist on that one too. Might have a top solo kill. Doesn't have enough damage. Always gotta auto before you ult when you're playing Garen. And we know. Oh, doesn't matter. Alright, good play from Mach 27. Finds the solo kill up top lane. Big 2v2 kill coming bot lane though. Gold is actually perfectly even. Still wait for some of those waves to be caught. And we'll see how it settles out. I was actually not hit that E. Yeah, but big plays coming up for Team Yuumi or Bust. They're settled in up a kill. They are down in gold though. Just off farm looks like Zeri's up 20 farm. Even though she did die. Mid lane's also up a good amount of farm too. Jungle is both top side. Javin pathing the bot. Yeah, both Dragon and Herald are up now. It's been a very slow game. Both teams just fairly fine with CSing. Keeping slowly completing their items. We have Jarvan coming in mid. Flash this Victor, should be a kill. He goes over to boss axe. Mag gets chunked quite a bit. A pretty standard kill. I'm assuming they must have timed that flash. Got a free kill on the Victor. Not catching out Ornn here. Let's get hit by the knockup. Won't be able to find that kill. Yeah, this matchup just gets worse and worse for the Ornn here. Poppy seen bot side. They having a big play. Hook lands onto Vayne. And the knockup. Vayne just barely manages to survive. Zeri goes down first. Ignite used on Vayne. She flashes away. Ooh. Still gets taken out by the hook. Otherwise she would have healed up with those plants, but does cost Nautilus his life. Ends up being 1 for 2. Favoring Yuumi your best. Yeah, it's looking like might be top versus the world here. Well, actually no, it's just soul lanes versus bot lane. Because the soul lanes, both of the soul lanes on Munches are doing quite well. Want to get a little bit of the trade back. And Victor's still farming some money off that first strike. Let's see. Don't tell me how much money he has, but he got some off first strike, I'm sure. He's still down a good amount of gold though, just off that CS difference and the kill. Richest in the game is the Vayne though, with the 2 kills and 2 assists. Makes sense. Working on her static shift. Zeri already has hers. Fun meta we live in. Actually, that's not static for Vayne. Right? I don't know how to play it. I don't play ADC. Don't ask me. Poppy looking for the deep flank on mid. Boss might be caught here. Should be a stun to the wall. Flash forward for Victor to find the kill. And the root did land, but yeah, that's a kill for Boss Axe. Boss Axe also used ult. A big strike back in the other direction in mid lane. Victor did flash for it though, so consolation prize for Boss Axe in the future. Flashes Victor is very easy to kill when you have a Jarvan on your team. My 27 just ignoring dynamics in the Ornn. Doesn't quite have enough damage to kill through with ults. And finds the Ornn ult here. Barely is able to survive, and backup has arrived. That is another kill going over. That's the 3rd kill going over to W's Phoenix of the game. With almost 100% KP. There's been 5 out of the 6 kills. W's Phoenix is actually putting on quite a show here. He's getting mid at least like 3 times. Getting top twice. Getting bot. He's been everywhere. There's Leona flashing there to try to find that trade. Ends up being an advantage going over to Munches. Munches does have the first dragon under the belt. So that's their prize. That's what Matthew's been working on in the jungle. Poppy. Oh, but the buffer comes through. I don't know if Matt wanted that. Maybe? The E does not land from Boss Axe. W's Phoenix living at just a fraction of HP. Eventually does go gets shut down by Boss Axe. E lands. Big Swain fight here. Should be an easy kill there. And now can path straight up into Ornn. Does not land the Ornn should be out. But Boss Axe 3-1 now on the Swain. Definitely a champion capable of running over this game. Mach 27 continuously pushing in at top lane. Dynamics still only down 10 CS. Not too bad. I will file that cancel, and Garen comes back with Stridebreaker. Again, still very close game. Just 1,000 gold lead in favor of Munches. They do have their gold better placed, I would say. The Poppy will eventually fall off. What did I press for Objective Armors? That one. You have 2 minutes and 39 seconds to the dragon spawn. Garen just ulting there, not able to find the kill. Get some tempo though. Warren does have TP. Garen looking for another kill. Flashes away. And Poppy coming up top, trying to find Garen, but he's already safely under his shirt. And still anyone's game. This might just be decided by one big team fight. Let's see what Dragon ends up being for. And this Swain is looking real strong. How's the honors completed? 3-1, 130 CS. Vayne has Kraken Slayer. She should be able to deal a lot of damage to the Swain, but depends if she's there or not, if she's able to hit. Big 2v2 trade. Both use both sides. Jarvan's here though. And so is Swain. E lands. That's gonna be another kill. Going over to Swain. There he gets the other one. They have huge Swain. Big push. They have a minute to drag. They're gonna be. Oh wow, they have Rift Herald. They already got the first turret. They're looking for the second one now. This might just be the big break they needed to break the game open. And Mach 27 pressuring up top as per usual. They will not instant kill the turret, but they do get it eventually. A huge pull from Swain there. Finds 2. Fight Me Now gets the kills. Oh, one more. That would cost Fight Me Now's life though. Goes over to Vayne. Vayne looking for another kill on Balsax. This is going to be a big shutdown. So it goes over to Vayne. In the meantime, top lane is a 1-for-1. Or sorry, is a solo kill. Lash comes out from nearly 4L to save his own life. Matthew's in danger now. Triple kill for Vayne. This looks like could be a quad. Leona's setting her up. Oh, stun lands. Vayne's running as fast as you can. The stream's pausing for no reason. Right game, why? It's crazy how often this happens. Alright, I'm guessing Vayne gets this kill. And, yeah, Porky's hitting everything. That's the unofficial Quadra. Straight into the dragon. How much gold we got on Vayne? Shout out to Sipazu. You predicted Vayne will carry. It's looking like it might just happen. Yeah, the only one that's going to be able to kill Swain is the Vayne. Oh, she's dead. Oh, great condemn. And Mach didn't have ult because he ulted the Ornn up top. But Balsax is here, he TP'd in. They're looking for a repeat. Balsax finds one, still his ult going. He finds the stun onto 3, onto 2. His ult is still going on Victor. Kiting misses the... And they will leave without much more happening. There's a 1-for-1 Dragons traded. Vayne gets to cash out, finishes the Triforce. I've never heard of that build, but I guess so. Mach 27 just looking to pressure W's Phoenix on that romp there. This is still shaping up to a very close game. Vayne is in the driver's seat, but it is a Vayne. There's a Nautilus on the enemy team. He can just press R. Press Q. There's a Jarvan. He can press R. There's still lots of ways for the Vayne to die. Some posturing around the mid lane. As per usual, Garen pushing bots. Unmatched to floor. Victor slow pulling. Oh, we have lots of pulls going on to Quirky. She's able to live though. Jarvan ults in. It might be a toss. Dwebby gets the first kill. It's 3. Lost Eyes left, last man standing. There's the damage coming through huge from Vayne there. He has her 2 items. Victor got all the stuff off too. And they're able to just one shot. Matthew's ult ended up being a cage for his own teammates. Like fish in a barrel. Another stun lands. Ult from Garen. Finds a shot on Vayne. 600 gold extra. This game's unpredictable. Anything could happen. Warren wins the split push. Who would have foreseen it? Please tell me these games are closer. Are you coming from the other stream? This game is really close. Oh, was it a stomp on the other side? Can I get a host? Hello? What are they doing over there, huh? Alright. But yeah, this is game 1. Looking real close so far. And every time it looks like one team's winning, they ain't. That's life. That's Gobbler Gauntlet for you. The team's posturing around Baron now. He will not land. Stun lands on boss axe on the wall. They're using everything on boss axe. If they can just pop the Swain, the fight's so much easier for them. Vayne's going hard. Her ult's already popped, her ghost already popped. Chasing down Fight Me Now. He's the next to fall. Matthew looking for the redemption. But he's stunned down to the wall. Alright. It's looking like maybe rep. That's into Baron. No jungler to steal. Yeah, boss axe just got away from his team there at the very start. They're able to stack all their damage on him. And take him down. Yeah, Vayne is looking like a very good answer to Swain. That's Baron popped. Vayne's sitting pretty at 9 kills. Got a minute 30 to the next dragon spawn. 10,000 gold in the Vayne. She's by far the richest member of the team. Of the game. Losing opposing person recall here. Plus X on Swain, looking for his third item. Probably gonna be Zanya's. Looking for more sustainability. But I mean, now, oh, gets hit by the stun. Fast flash Q from Quirky to follow up. Make sure that kill goes through. And Matthew is just dead from nowhere. They're able to chase so much with the Vayne. They get one back, Quirky falling. But this Vayne does so much damage. She lands 6 autos off that. Just that. That's crazy. Lost Axe looks for a miracle engage. I'm not sure this was ever gonna work. Yeah, Vayne finds it. And now they're sieging mid. Should be inhib down here. Well, you got Fight Me Now coming up in 5 seconds. Mach 27 still holding the fort down. He did push his build behind a bit by going for the double shiv for the early game power. And Ping's going over the dragon. Like it could be a Quadro Infernal game. Team Yuumi Bus is able to get every dragon. And it seems like they just might be able to. Dynamic on the flank. Has the vision. Just looking to... Yeah, good CC. Or Matthew's able to still buffer it, but it's a good idea to just ult exactly when they would need to go in. Still got Baron buff. His second... Oh, sorry, it's Chemtech Dragon. Never mind. Useless. But that would be second dragon going over to Yuumi Rust. And crushes one of Munch's wing conditions there. It's only a 2,000 gold lead, but it feels like so much more. I mean, when you have 2,000 gold, but it's all split on like this vein with 11,000, or almost 12,000. Like that's all you need. She's still in theory killable, but she feels like they never even get close to threatening her. She still has flash up, goes coming back up. Will have ults always. Mark 7 looking for the solo play at the top. Does get stunned. Flash coming through from Victor. Yeah, we'll just back away there. Dynamic's looking really deep. His wave is not there yet. It's not just a kill. Alright, just a minor throw from Dynamics here, unless it's a perfect engage. They are going so deep, this is crazy. This might be a hard throw. That's 2 down. Vayne trying to do all she can, but she would fall too. She gets Jarvan down on the way out. That's 3 for 1 so far. W's Phoenix might fall, might not. He's dead, man. He's probably out. Yeah, just a minor throw. A turbo deep dive there. Who got the Vayne shut down? Garen got it this time. And Garen, he's not still pushing. I feel like he could be. Who am I to say? We've Matt going for the Jarvan build that's meta right now with the Shojin. Very strong. Always channeling. Boss Axe still working on his Zhonya's. Be very close. Doesn't quite have it yet though. He's got the Dark Seal. He's planning for the miracle. Got a minute 19 on Baron spawn. That'll be the next objective up. And Yuumi bros, they're just playing their team comp very straightforward. Front to back. They have strong carries. And they know what they want. They want to get Baron, they want to get Dragons. Engage tempted from Quirky. The stopwatch comes through for Boss Axe to buy some time. That might be what he needed. But he's still in the middle of a bunch of people. Yeah, he should still be bursted down here. Run away from just the unit down there. But Mach 27 now, the next on the chopping block. They have so much pick. They just run down anyone they want. Oh, Worm will go down though. W's Phoenix is next to fall. Vayne, oh, able to burst down. Zarya there to save herself. They're being 2 for 3. And just a small victory for Yuumi Bus, but they still have Vayne, so they're able to get so much more off it. Boss Axe able to barely survive there through that fight. He's just duking it out with Ornn at the end there. Yeah, look at that attack speed on Vayne. Melting through the inhib. Looking for the engage. Great engage from Corki. Yeah, Boss Axe cannot be there. His team's still dead. And they have so much damage that, like, he shouldn't be feeling tanky at all. Baron is up. Dragon spawning in 30 seconds. That's what they decided to do. Feels like the call is just to rush Baron. They're gonna back instead. They have a lot of gold to spend. 3,000 gold in hand on Vayne. But nope. Won't stop when there's the kills to be found. Fight Me Now goes for a very aggressive B. Yep, that's death. And Engage going all the way through. WTF might be in trouble, but able to survive with the Zhonya's. Just in time for Vayne to kill Matthew. Vayne feeling himself, going from Nelly 4L now. And he's not likely to live much longer. Boss was in base, as was Mach 27. Probably the 2 strongest members that were in base there. So yeah, when you have a team this far ahead with the Fed Vayne and so much engage, you're just gonna get caught up constantly. Oh, triple stun lands. This could be the miracle Boss Axe needed. Mach 27 still taking up. Ooh, the E will not land that time. And his ult runs out. They might still be looking to chase. Mach 27 really fast. Doesn't have Deadman's, but does have just Q movement speed there. Ooh, big knockout from W's Phoenix to save Dynamic's life. Boss Axe still hungry for it. They're really low. This might be a dragon take for Team Munches. They might be able to find one now. Boss Axe might be looking for stop bases, but looks like they're gonna go through. Yep, Matt should be able to the dragon here. Alright, it's 2 for 2 on dragons. Need the minions crashing in base. Double inhibs already taken. Be free Baron uncontested. Matthew might be looking for something, but it's burning down quite quickly. 4k health now. Down to 3k, 2k, 1k. Down. Yuumi Best takes their second Baron of the game.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
They'll be pushing top side now. It feels like they have pretty good macro. Maybe it's just because they're fed and they have a very straightforward comp. But Victor was going bot too. He's very behind though. Matthew looking for the engage. Finds the cage but will be the first to die. Cage still lands. Boss Axe flashes forward. Finds a lot of damage. His ult's still going. Ult's still ticking. Finds the kill in the vein with the help of Garen. This might be the turnaround they need. Garen double kill. Still 2 people left, but they are not the strongest. Victor's the only damage they have. Damage still chilling. The Boss Axe ult is still going. Does not hit the E. He might just die to the minions here. This is doing so much damage. Yeah. That's really just a 1v7 with the supers there. Garen left to solo defend. Bane had a Randuin's. My god. Just finished your Bork. You should be able to one-shot almost any champion now. Yeah, Dweeble? Double? But not a good show. That's a good vein. It was 700 gold shutdown on the Victor. He's been picking up every kill that the Vayne hasn't, it seems. Only a 4k gold lead. Mid AP Victor build Gigachad. You can realize. They changed. Didn't they like, give Victor built-in Rylai's at some point? Isn't that kind of wasted? Yeah, no death cap, no wood staff. He's going Lich Bane next, it looks like.
Blue team's inhibitors respawning soon.
Yeah, well, it's a winning build. I think they're favored to win this game. Red team has not been able to find a lot of pressure with these inhibs still going. The top inhib just respawned on Munch's side. And no Baron buff means these waves are probably going to die. Who was invited to a game? Could mean anything. I think they're just looking for the end. They don't have a wave yet. But they're 5 stack. Boss Axe just barely not able to hit the E. Vayne dashes away. Engage from Dynamics. He's taking a lot of turret damage, but it might not matter. Big engage from Matthew, but he just gets one shot in the meantime. Red team still stays in the cage, but they don't care. They're still able to do their damage from range. That's a quick 2 kills. And not a lot of engage left on Team Munches. I don't know how they're going to kill this Vayne or anyone else. The engage comes through. Dynamics looking like he might die. But Mach 27 will pay for it with his life. Vayne able to flash forward and find that kill. And that's all she wrote. It's a done deal. GG's coming through. Game 1 goes over to Yuumi or Bust. With a very strong Vayne performance coming off Dweeble. It's well executed. Great drafting. Great team comp. Straightforward. They were able to pull it off. Let's see what Team Munches is thinking coming into Game 2 draft. The Yuumi or bust going over to 1 point. And they'll be switching sides. High quality stream. Okay. Let me pay out the prediction. Wish I could give double points to Super Zoo for calling the Ving carry there. But Yuumi Bust takes game 1. The draft link. Draft has started. They've already put the bands in. Let me put that up on screen. Alright, so we saw return of a lot of the same bands. You have the Kaisa band, Jace band, Kazanta band, and the Jarvan band coming through now from Team Boss Axe. They do not want to see Matthew win the Jarvan again. Yuumi or Bust. I guess Munches opted for red side this time. They didn't want the first pick. And Poppy insta-lock. W's Phoenix returning to his one of his comfortable champions. See what the answer is. I don't know if there's a specific Poppy counter, or if there is if Matthew plays it. Hecarim coming through. Take some time. They pick Aphelios second. There'll be Fight Me Now on the Aphelios. Aphelios definitely a strong carry champion. Yuumi Best taking time on their answer. Kog'Maw locked in. I'm expecting Lulu. The 2-3 Cog Lulu of Legend. Insta locked. Is Cog Lulu into Hecarim? Which Hecarim has a decent dive. Yeah, it does take a Lulu away from the Aphelios, which is another popular combo. But it's Nelly 4L. Kind of expecting just a Nautilus here. It's gonna be the Nami. So they're still going for an Enchanter. No Lulu was taken away. Aphelios Nami I'm not very familiar with. Don't think it's a very common combo. But Nelly 4L signature champion is Nami as well. That's one of his picks. We got the Victor band coming through. And Xerath again. Bozak's not going to be playing Xerath. Nico. So they double ban mid this time. I do think banning one roll twice is a lot better than banning 2 rolls once. So they use both bans towards mid this time. We'll see if Yuumi Best follow suit or if they decide to ban a top laner as well. They're having the Garen. They do ban the Garen. They weren't feeling it last game. I did see a timeline where Garen could carry through split pushing, but it did not happen last game. And now we have a blind pick. Munches would either have to blind top or blind mid. I'm guessing top. They blind mid, that's crazy. Okay. So given counterpick to dynamics, Boss actually just wanted to send to Syndra. Anytime. Unfortunately not. Or unless you think they're playing Annie on the other side. We'll see what the answer to Syndra is going to be. Cinder, very interesting champion. Used to be an early game pick, is now a late game pick. Crazy how that happens. Annie is locked in. Sibuzu has the reads here. Might be a possible coach of Team Yuumi or bust. I'm smurfing, true. A little bit of a draft prep leak there. We'll see what their answers now. They have to blind top on the Yuumi or bust side. Mach 27 looked like the stronger top. He did have a counter matchup. He's blinding Malphite. Now, in most worlds, Malphite is a terrible blind. He's a lot of counters. But when you're against an auto-field player or someone newer to the role, then you're kind of taking some risks. Sion locked in. I want to say Sion wins this, but it's tank versus tank, so it shouldn't be too hard. It shouldn't be too snowbally. Those are the drafts. They did lock Sion into Kagulu, which doesn't sound very good. Doesn't feel good, does it? And their only dive is Hecarim. Well, I'm sensing another draft gap, but I'll let the viewers tell me who they think is going to win. Creation going up. Yuumi bust up against Munches. Okay, you got 5 minutes. Starting now. Feel free to get your points in for game 2. This might be the last game of the series. Yuumi Bust got another 1,000 points. A lot of believers in Yuumi Bust. They looked pretty good game 1. Game 2 looks like it might just be a good setup again. Man, this AC is kind of came off the radar. Never heard of this person before, Dweeble. It's anyone's game. If you put just 1 point forward, you could win 1,000 times your sacrifice here. 1,000 times your bet. I think Yuumi Bus has a very good idea of how they want to draft. Cinder versus Annie. I don't know who wins that. But Annie's gonna have more playmaking mid-game at least. Hecarim pretty strong. It's like an immobile champion like Annie. But it doesn't feel that good unless he gets really fed. I mean, I could see Matthew just running over the game if he gets super turbo fed randomly. But without him being really fed or accelerated, it seems kind of hopeless. IMO. And Lulu locked in at the end there. See, W's Phoenix returning to his age-old Poppy Vic. We have Knife Pharrell playing on Comfort Nami. Philo's coming out to fight me now. I mean, I'm mostly known for his Kai'Sa still, but has a lot of other AC picks to play. And we're going to be seeing... Oh, sorry, it's Dynamic Time Malphite. I was trolling them. Whoops, I definitely said it was Mach 27. So you have Mach 27 on the Scion. You got 30 seconds since you are 3 minutes better delay. Stay tuned. I'll be taking a short break once that timer starts. Then close out the draft page. And we got about a minute 30 left. If anyone wants to toss any pennies over to Munch's way. Any believers, or maybe just Yuumi or bust dadders. But otherwise, it's looking like a clean sweep for Yuumi or bust on the predictions. Alright, we got 3 minutes. I will see you then. Alright. Gonna be starting back into game. We have game 2. Yuumi Brust is favored. The score on the betting was 1,000-0. So unfortunately no money had been made there, but that is a demonstration of conviction. I do like Yuumi Brust draft a lot. And I think they have a very straightforward idea of who they want to be. Just front to back team comps, hyper carry ADC, engage top. We'll see if it works out for them again this time. They're up against Fight Me now on the Philios, which we haven't seen yet. And Boss X on the Cinder looking to make plays. Matthew might try to run over the game with the horse, Hecarim. Lots of pings towards the Scion. People aren't happy. I wonder if it's going to be like a boss Scion. With grasp, not phase.
30 seconds until minions.
Or is it always grasp, actually? We'll see if Mach 27 decides to do some advanced strategies, or if he just plays normal. No invade this look. 5-point coming out both sides. Early ward from Munches on the top pixel bush. Fix the order here.
Minions have spawned. spawned.
Okay, good. The GLHF coming in chat. Nelly 4L. Honorable person. Lots of pings come through. So we have Poppy starting bot side. Matt starting top side. Oh, Poppy starting enemy bot side. No, I'm stupid. Never mind. Yeah, so standard split map. Or split starts rather. With Matt powering bot side and Phoenix powering top side. At least for the first game. That'll be getting pretty even, just be trading grasped procs. Getting bigger every step of the way. And we're getting pushed off here. I don't know if it's like a counter matchup or not. I would definitely agree it's Sion favored. I don't know if it's like hugely favored or not. A lot of tank matchups are just if you're both tanky and then whoever has kill punch will just ends up winning a lot more. But it actually becomes quite a counter. We have the early play from W's Phoenix actually. He went same side. Does not land the stun onto the 4L. That's a lot of damage going through. 4L able to save the flash. Dynamics is just losing a turret plate right in front of his face. The ego coming out of Mach 27 there. Rain going in the mid lane. And Hecarim now looking for his turn in bot. Ghost already popped by Hecarim. Ghost and both flashes consumed. Oh, Hecarim's first to die. Oh, he just stands a bit too far up towards the turret. That is very bad for MUNCHES' team. And they might just lose another one. Nelly 4L. No flash now. Fight me now with the flash. This is what I hate about Coglulu. Coglulu red buff. That's another kill. Alright, show's over. Everyone can go home. I don't think this game's left much longer. Or it might take a long time, but I think we all know who's gonna win. A little jungle combat here. They're both on similar buys. Really close. Wow. Oh my. The flash forward from the Annie to find the kill. Dirty mid laner interfering in the jungle's combat. Lots of spams in the. Well, I'm not sure how to interpret the spam pings here. It's definitely safe to say that blue side is feeling themselves. Very cocky, very confident, very jokey. His Phoenix gap once again. It was over at Champs Like. Yeah. I think if you have a winning bot lane, no matter what you play, they'll just play turbo scaling champs. Over the moment, Quirky logged in. The big Quirky fans in chat. Is about a 1600 gold lead. It's CSing mostly even in top and mid. Small advantages. There's munches on both sides. We have Poppy coming in for another regank. No flashes still in this bot lane. I mean, I'll get slowed by that Lulu Q, and that would just may be enough to cost him his life. He goes over to W's Phoenix. He's once again running the show. 27 has the health advantage here. Dynamic still is ult. And there's the Scion going for the proxy, and he's coming up to help out. Might end up dropping away for it, but they should be able to kill Scion. And he does have ult. As the ult's used, oh, Scion just ults out. And that's a lot of time wasted on top side here. Scion able to survive. But meanwhile on bot side, their team is kind of on fire. Now the 4L dropping down again for the second time of the game. Goes to a 2k gold lead. Dragon's still up. Now the team preps to take it yet. Have some pings. Matt looking for Annie here. Finds the E, gets stunned up. Other stun lands, it's not gonna be enough damage. Still a calm 2000 gold lead. Mach 27 still just bullying dynamics in top lane, just proxying every wave. I mean, he's lower health, but he seems very nonplussed about that fact. Could be a kill here. Boss Axe finds the solo kill. It's a step in the right direction for Team Munches if they want to come back to this game. So they're 2-0-1 Kog'Maw, terrorizing the bot lane. Just some small little trades going on here and there. 20 CS lead in bot lane. There's still a bit of a wave to catch though. A few extra minions there. Yeah, the poke's not doing much. Matthew's here though. He has ult. Matt. Could play that a bit better. Ends up dying for it. He might not be the one. Nelly's in danger now. Nelly flashes away. Dynamite looking for the whole squad here. Mach 27. It's quite deep. I mean, not Mach 27 is just showing the finesse here. He's moving on him. Oh, still goes for the kill though. Didn't time it well enough. But he couldn't have known they were already not even close. Yeah, Mach 27 putting up a good show in top lane, but it's not nearly going to be enough to right this ship around. And now the team really pressuring dragons either. Syndra, Boss Axe making his way down to bot lane. They need everyone to be showing up at the same time if they want to have a chance of killing these really fed members. Lulu might be certainly to die. Oh, Boss Axe finds the ult onto Kog'Maw. If they get that kill, that's gonna be a big shutdown going over. Lulu able to survive the skin of her teeth. That's a big shutdown. Good play from Boss Axe. Finds the room. The second kill of the game. MUNCHES having spacing quite well, finding these extra grass procs. Look at that. Lots of grass procs. And Malphite will have ult sooner. Might be a kill angle, but probably not. And red team will be able to take the first dragon.
Red team has slain.
They got something else going for them too. Boss Axe going for the full aggro. Probably Death Cap coming second or a Shadow Flame. Looking for max damage. Damage does have ult. He's ult advantage. I don't know if he knows that though. Oh, he uses it? Could be a solo bow? That's a solo bow will come from Dynamic. Striking one back. W's Phoenix looking for bonus attacks. Flash forward to find the stun from Annie. Flash forward, answered by Flash. The Flash is used, and Kog'Maw looking like he's in trouble again. Kill Deliver to fight me now. Fight me now, getting back into the game. They give Kog'Maw a lot of value off that passive, though. Okay, that's his second death. Sparks of hope flickering in the audience's eyes. This could be a game in our hands. It might be a best of 3. I say that, but then Phileas is still so far from finishing as a mythic. And Kog'Maw's already working on a second item. Big gold leads. And Boss Axe is up 1800 gold, almost 2k. WS Phoenix is up 1000 gold though. And Kog'Maw's up over almost 2k as well. Rift Herald used bot side. WS Phoenix is getting all the important tempo objectives. Getting the Rift Heralds, using them on great tempo, sending them bot. Yeah, this team has a very, very clear idea of how they want to play. I respect it. Good to be seeing some Roman's mid now. Lulu and Kog'Maw on the move. Looks like the whole team's gonna be showing up for Boss Axe. He's gonna be happy about this. Camera doesn't want to show it though. Crazy. Alright, I guess Boss Axe maybe will make it out. Sneaks in quite deep though. Mach 27 next on the menu. Gets stunned here on the wall. Flashes out. Bob comes from Dynamic, and he body blocks the ults. Be able to get out of there. Yep. There's a kill going over. And fight me now. Able to get a constellation prize. Nope, no plates left on the turret. Means you can't get the plate gold, but you can one tap the turret without the extra resistances. The mid turret also almost falling. Big bubble onto Quirky. Well, Tex didn't have ult, otherwise that's a guaranteed kill. And Cinder's doing a lot of damage here. Very aggressive ult from Matsu will be a bit unfortunate in the end. Does get Quirky's flash, but they can. Hecarim, you're supposed to ult over and then E back, right? I don't know. Maybe maybe Matsu knows something I don't. Take away his computer. Yeah, Matsu always scales up every tournament because he doesn't play League outside of Diablo Gauntlet. If you think about it, this is probably his first game in like 3 months. The next time he plays, he's like third game in like a week. Look at that. Think of that. Think about that. But he's 0-4. He does Spirit of Shojin, but Spirit of Shojin looks really OP if you're ahead, and not so much if you're really behind. 3,000 gold lead for Yuumi or bust. Yeah, most of that is still in the Kog'Maw, but Poppy is making a name for herself too. And top lane's actually pretty much totally even. Yeah, mid lane is a deficit. Boss still looking to carry. Finds the poke there. How many stacks is Boss at? Yeah, 78. I think that's a big break point, right? Maybe 100's the peak or something. I don't know. Oh, Dynamics Wing a creep there in the middle of that combo. Boss able to walk away. Possible fight out here. Fight me now, caught against the wall, gonna die instead of the Poppy. Cogman gets the kill. TP already came through from Annie, she's already here. Boss in base, he has TP, but I don't think they want to fight this now. They're missing their ADC. It's only their first Drake for Team Yuumi Bust, so not a lot of pressure not a lot of pressure on Munches to contest this. They're gonna go ahead and give it over. And Yuumi Bust going straight to the Rift Herald now, trying to take both. Big poke. Gets the ult out. W Sphinx flashes. I don't know if it was meant to be like a hero block or something. I mean, they're far enough ahead that the flash won't matter, but didn't look that great in hindsight. Boss getting a lot of poke damage in. There's no healing on Kog'Maw yet. Cinder just aiming to keep a mid lane prio. That turret's just about to fall. And finds the poke, finds the kill in the Kog'Maw. Cinder will be traded back, but no, she's able to flash out, living in just a fraction. Oh my god. Did he just W? Oh my. Oh my god. That's, yeah, that's a little unfortunate. I think Boss learned about a new mechanic. That's not optimal play. Clip that. That's rough. That is rough. He was so out, too. Alright, the stun lands on the Dynamics, looking for a kill on here. He has the ult out defensively if he needs it, but he goes in instead. They're trying to kill on Nelly 4L to start it off. Mach 27 lands a big Q onto 2 though. That's you? It's his time? Now he's gonna no. He dies for Quirky this time. Last time he didn't even get the kill. Shutdown goes over to Syndra. Bosax, don't do this again. Bosax will go down. Kog'Maw living is just a fraction of HP. Well, ends up being a 2 for 3 actually. Favoring Munches. They're making a comeback. They enough people alive to keep pressuring the map after. As long as Fight Me Now doesn't die, yeah, he's fine. They got an extra wave there. Got some damage on the turret. It's over halfway down. We do have pings from Yuumi or Bust on the Baron. Spawns in 8 seconds. They might look at the dude on cooldown. They have 2-item Kog'Maw. Should be able to take it out pretty fast. We are seeing a lot of fighting from mid-prio. Standard play. The will not land. Turret will surely fall. That's turret down. Both mid-turret tier 1s down for both sides now. Dynamics looking in. Still has the Malphite already. They have control of the Dragon Pit, but Syndra's pushing top. Takes the turret out, but they have a deep flank on her here. Yep, his days are numbered. The W start. They don't even need to use any ults here. No. Gossix finds one in return. Nossi trying to stall here. Got the long lane. Alright, they do end up using the Malphite ult and the Poppy ult. But in the mid lane, Corki's down. Yuumi Bust is throwing. I didn't think it was possible after the way this game started, after this draft. But there's a chance, there's a hope. By God, there's a hope. Tier 2 down. Matthew's also down, but that's normal. Oh, he's living, he's living. Matthew will survive. Just in time for nothing. We got 40 seconds to drag. Almost just in time for drag. Would have been cool. Lydia's Phoenix is here though. They're prowling. Dynamics, no ult on the Malphite. Yeah, Poppy will have no ults. Malphite will have no ults. Lulu's might be up, but the thing's pretty short. But probably not. We're not seeing on the other side, no Hecarim ults, no Nami ults. Yep, each team has about half ults. Technically even. Both have 3 ults down. But any ults is going to be huge here. And they know it. Look at the way they're dancing. Nelly? Fight me now? Who's going to be? Nelly, no. Nelly, turn away. Nelly, please. Alright, that's actually a double kill. That's a quick two for going over to Kog'Maw. They'll get both last hits somehow. And they actually didn't even use any ult. That was just Malphite ult there. So that'll be a quick dragon. Yuumi Bust, I swear, playing very cohesively. Matthew the next target. Should be able to make it out. Does take some chip damage though. And Fight Me Now just caught. Poppy will do that. Hate to see it. Baron is up. Boss Axe is down. Spawning now. Fight Me Now will be down for the entirety of the Baron. They're already on it. Camera doesn't want to show it. There we go. Oh. Big poke coming out of Boss Axe. Finds the kill. Finds the shutdown. Matthew also finds the engage, but not the one he wanted. And they did successfully get him off Baron. Gold lead is also neck and neck. 1,000 gold even. Kog'Maw pinging the Lu is alive. Could be a breakdown in communication there. Yep. The fans going hard in the chat. Fist fighting going in between fans of WS Phoenix and fans of Quirky. Still just 1,000 gold lead. Anyone's game. Kog'Maw, still a 500 gold shutdown. He's not going super tanky yet. This is the same guy that built the random ones on main, so I was expecting him to go tankier a bit early. I assume it's random ones going in 4th item. Maybe Anathemas. Not probably random ones. Okay, Kog'Maw not tanky enough yet. Flash for flash, Boss Axe able to get out of there, looks like. He will not be Wing the tippers this time. Matthew we caught. Boss Axe got first. Mach 27 sliding, riding the wave there. Looks pretty cool. Did not do a whole lot though. Okay, well, I could do a Gamba again, but I think it's honestly one-sided again. It was close like a minute ago. Just off this, that's another Baron. Kog'Maw's how close to item? Oh, it's still pretty far from the tank item. Pause is over. Ooh, another WS Phoenix engage. He cannot miss these. Oh, they're looking to kill him though. The Q will not hit from Aphelios. He threw a lot of ults. And yeah, that's another Baron taken. Ymir Bust put in the driver's seat once again. Coming back from some missteps throughout the mid game. Fight me now. He's 1, 3, and 5. But he does have some potential. He does have some threat. Boss Axe again, looking very strong. Doesn't have a death cap, but does have a lot of damage. Has the Void when there's only Wit's End, really, for MR on the enemy team. But Void still doing close to true damage with the Sword Brutes combined. That's you got. But the Kaguma just finds so much damage off the slightest misposition. Champion's range is crazy. We have the engage. They're still sieging. They've Annie is boss side too. He's able to survive the burst from Boss Axe. Does eventually get the ult off. Boss Axe is able to survive, it looks like. Oh, unless it's 1-for-1. Boss Axe barely able to survive. He ends up finding Annie in the bot side. And in the meantime, mid lane, nothing super big happens. Just loss of poke coming down. Mach 27 chunked to a third of his health off the back. And it should be an inhib taken. Yuumi Rest still keeping up the pressure even though they are down a man, technically. Once everyone gets here, honestly, they should be looking to fight if you're red side here. Mirabel's backing off. Dragon spawning in 6 seconds. This would be third dragon. Pretty big dragon. Again, if red team isn't confident to fight, they don't have to, but not a bad time. Oh, you see, blue team was trapping again. Going for the full engage. Flash away from Fight Me Now. Boss Axe did not find the flash. He will go down. But so will Dynamic for his engage. Nami's next to fall. People going down all around. Dweeble coming in hot with the flash forward, finding as many kills as he wants. That's gonna be another one going over the Kog'Maw. 3 in the end. Just cleaning up that fight. Off of the Malphite engage. Malphite dies, but no one else does. And that should be the end. GG's coming through. Dweeble pinging Lulu. Boss Axe has GG's. It's looking like it's the end. Ymir Buzz coming up to a great start in Group B. 2-0ing Munches. With some very commanding team fighting, very commanding front to back. And definitely, the story of the show was the ADC here. And that's game. We'll pay out our non-existent Gamba. Lazy game. Ymir Best takes it 2-0. And being pretty close game, individual games. Alright. So I guess I can message. I'll do it like someone else interview. I don't know. I don't think the other game's going on, right? Yeah, they're just playing. Alright, Amy, you have 60 seconds to respond or I'm leaving. Okay. John, what chat?
Hi.
Hello, it's WS Phoenix himself.
I
Coming
know,
with the
insane.
winner's interview. Congrats on the 2-0. Very good gameplay. Oh god, we have more people. Alright, well, congrats guys on the 2-0. Good series coming out of everyone. Just run me through, first thing I want to know is, who in general was the major voice in drafting? Because I thought both games, you guys had a really good draft on all aspects. Just very good idea of how you wanted to play. Playing strong side bot, just playing tank top. So who was the main runner of that?
Our top laner just autofilled, so he just gets put on tank duty. It is what it is.
Yeah. I don't think there's like a super like big voice. A lot of last minute decisions where it was like 5 seconds left and we just kind of picked a character. Um, but yeah, hopefully maybe in future games a bit more organized with the drafting process.
We're not leaking strats. It is what it is.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Okay. I mean, if that wasn't
Keep banning
organized,
the
then
Nico. If I get Nico, it's all over though. So just keep banning it, 100%.
No, ban
Okay.
Yuumi, please.
yeah, your team name was Yuumi,
I know,
and
and
no
zero
one
Yuumi
banned
games so
Yuumi. No one
far.
picked Yuumi. I don't know. Kind of
Somewhat
questionable.
disappointing.
Yeah, I
It's
was
okay
hoping
when I
they
pull
would
out
ban it for me, so that way I don't have to play with on my team.
the Yuumi jungle, jaws are gonna drop. That's all I'm gonna say.
Alright. I do want to talk to Mr. WS Phoenix. Had a very good series. Playing the Poppy both games. I think it's a comfort. You played it a lot last semester too. How did you feel going
Um,
into the legendary mat to you?
I knew either one of us was probably gonna first pick Jarvan. I'm not a huge fan of Jarvan, but he's busted. But then I saw Jarvan, I was like, wow, Poppy into Jarvan really sucks. And I picked Poppy because it really sucks and seemed pretty tilted the second game. Some questionable Matt TU plays. But yeah,
Yeah, there were some questionable plays all around. I think we might have some clips at the end here. But
yeah.
the what else? Yeah. So you had 2 games of Poppy, and then I also want to talk to the AEC.
Hello,
Is it Dweeble?
Dweeble.
Dweeble?
Hello.
Yeah, you had a
Yeah.
great showing with you and Amy holding down the fort in the bot lane, having pretty big
Yes,
bot gaps
sir.
in both games.
Yeah, I guess so.
So I mean the Cog Lulu on 2-3 in the draft in the second game is just a classic. Just slam it all on the table, just insta locking Cog Lulu. Whose thought was that?
Yeah. Oh, that was mine. Honestly, we didn't even plan for it. It was like last like 3 seconds. I was like, just pick Goggler, and then we just picked it. Like I was thinking about what to play into Aphelios because Aphelios is typically kind of short ranged, and that's like one of the guys, one of the enemy ADC's bigger strengths or what he's been playing recently. And yeah, we just thought like high range kind of like screws up Aphelios, and like he gets like put into like a pick that like gets hard countered in lane, and just like played it off that.
Yeah, it looked very good in game. And again, I think that's all the time I got for questions. But congrats guys on the win again. And
Thank you.
yeah,
Thank
good luck in your next few games. Okay, that was it for the stream, guys. Thanks everyone for watching. Thanks everyone for tuning in after the other game ended. And I'll be casting again at some point. Goodbye.